Hi. Every day, I want you guys to know, okay? Because, like, I've joked about it on here, and sometimes you guys think I'm joking. Um, I really do have to fight against the urge to ban some of y'all. Like, not even just here. TikTok, Instagram. I very rarely read YouTube comments anymore. I usually just read what gets popped up in like the three most recent comments. I have times throughout the day that I do that. And it's rarely for like anything legitimate. Like it's rarely like I'm getting dick pics or anything like that, or someone's being. Usually on TikTok, it's some dude being sexual with me. That's a permaban immediately. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you were joking. I don't give a shit. The end. Okay. Especially if I check your profile and you have kids in it. Haha. Banned. Blocked. Cut off. Okay. Um. I posted a joke because I like was gonna put on my story, and then I decided no, I'll post it as a reel, okay? And some dude commented, and I want you guys to be so like listen to me when I say this, because I've gone to events that I've been invited to, and I've reviewed them, okay? I've reviewed them, okay? And I am still honest about my experience, whether I was given a free ticket or not, okay? Whether I was given they paid for my flight or anything or not, okay? I disclose it, I'm open about it, okay? I posted a video on Reels saying that, making a joke about, oh, why are you nicer to YouTube, okay, than other places? And it's like, because YouTube feeds me. Now, this is an ongoing joke. I've made jokes about how easy it is to bribe me with food. And again, it is a joke, okay? If someone brought a gun into a convention, I'm not going to say it was an amazing convention because they gave me a sandwich for free, okay? Okay, and I figured that that was common sense. I figured that I could make a joke on the internet because I'm funny, haha, okay? So imagine my shock and awe when I see a comment on that video in the first 5 minutes, okay? So for the price of a free meal, you would be nice, but you would say good things about a shitty convention. Did I fucking say that? You absolute idiot. I'm gonna start being mean. To which I replied to this man, which I normally don't. Usually I just block. But to prevent blocking, okay, I replied and I said, if you can't tell I'm joking, I don't know what to tell you. Because evidence shows that that clearly is not the case. That if someone feeds me, I'm gonna be nice the entire time. That's not how that works. I have a backbone. However, yeah, if an event sucks, if I am given a free sandwich, I will be like, sandwich slapped. Sandwich could also be shit, and I would still talk about it, okay? But I would appreciate the sentiment, because that's what's called a fully well-rounded review, okay? And again, the YouTube events in reference to, because if you look at my Instagram story, I just posted one, okay? They're creator collectives. They're creator parties, okay? Do you know how many influencer and creator parties don't have food but have an open bar? YouTube having food at their events is an anomaly, okay? Normally it's Light Bites. They had a full taco bar and then an ice cream bar, okay? The end. But it's shit like that lately that's been pissing me off. I talked about this the other day too. Okay. The other one, as I said, I'm actually starting to get irritated about the people being like, a man died, okay, about the role play, the Demon Core role play, okay? That thing's pissing me off now, because I don't know how to tell y'all. I don't think he's gonna see the video of me at a booth. Yes, someone else did that booth. I didn't make the booth. I just tested it out. The end. Okay? And it's like the thing too that pisses me off is it's usually men. It's usually men. I think the ones complaining about like he died are all women. I don't think it's all women, but like the first one was a woman. And again, comedy's dead, you know, like I don't know. There's people making Twin Tower jokes now. That was way more recent, okay? Way more people died. You know? And I don't want to become one of those comedy is dead people, but Jesus fuck. Sometimes, you know, if I had less of a spine, God, You know, it's little things like that. But the men in my DMs, like I literally posted on my stories, I was like, guys, I'm this close to closing my DMs. And again, it's not dick pics. It's just men annoying me. Annoying me. Someone sent a message. This one's tame, but it's also not. I think they're a man. It's hard to tell. They have very few photos on their Instagram, okay? I believe they are male presenting, okay? They screenshotted a post that I liked, and that said, in case you don't know, people that follow you can see what you liked. Yeah, I know. I don't care. Like, again, I'm not liking any. The like was fuck therapy. I just need someone to swing first so I can let it all out, which is obviously a fucking joke. That's it. I've said shit like that before, let alone liked a post, okay? I think I've liked way worse stuff than that, frankly. But that one got me. Again, I'm just like, geez. I want to take men's ability to reply to my Instagram stories away from them. Because, like, it's either that fucking emoji react thing, which irritates the fuck out of me. I've said it several times. I don't know how to turn it off. There's no way to turn it off. I don't want you to be able to just send a fire emoji, okay? I don't. The other one, I've talked about this before. I posted the sharing of my I shared a Substack that I wrote that was like a personal essay about feeling stuck or whatever, despite my life being great or whatever. And some dude replied to that, didn't read it, replied to it with ... what ? And it filled me with the rage of 1,000 suns. Because who the fuck are you to question anything I post? And it's not like constructive criticism. It's not having any real like, hey, I don't like that you posted this. It's nothing like that. It's just questioning me. Simply questioning me with like no actual substance, no actual, I'm trying to understand. It's just, what? You know, that type of shit that pisses me off. Because who the fuck are you to me, actually, you know? So yeah, that's where I'm at right now, where it's just like, it's just this little nagging irritation. Yes, I've brought this up in therapy. When I told her, I said, you know, something about being a woman on the internet is doing me a disservice because I'm being shown the opinions of men unsolicited all the time. And she just started laughing. Because did I post that hoping you would reply? No, never, rarely, ever. I share things, literally when I post things on Instagram, it is truly, unless I'm like, what about this? And I'm asking a question. Rarely am I posting things for like people to reply to. Like I'm going to start turning off reactions and comment replies because like some of y'all just can't. It's just like, yes, the men are going to ruin it for everyone, unfortunately, because they're just getting annoying. It's really like every day I slip further into misandry, and it's going to be the small things. It's going to be the small things where I'm just like, oh my God. Because women don't do that to me. They don't. They just don't. And again, it seems minor, but it's just the nagging bullshit again and again and again and again. It just is. Drives me off the wall. It does. Anyways, hi, welcome to Swell Entertainment. I'm flying out tomorrow again. I'm going to another event. There's not going to be a video. Oops. What's this one for? Sorry, hang on. Forks for foot care? What? Carnival? Okay, well, one, why we don't travel Carnival. We avoid Carnival. Sorry, people are messaging me. Anyways, Step by a Thousand Cuts. Yeah, and again, it's kind of like I was trying to explain this to someone of like, oh, why do you do X, Y, and Z? Like, why aren't you dating? Why aren't you excited about dating? And it's like, I don't know, if you just like, I'm around so many people constantly. I'm exposed to so much. And yes, I'm bi. So like I could be dating women right now, but like the concept of dating the concept of dating men just has turned me off so much to the concept of dating women. Like truly, like it just I'm just so uninterested in dating right now. And it's funny because my therapist was like, should we revisit the possibility of you ever considering if you are asexual or not? And I'm like, no, I don't think I'm asexual. I just think I have a low tolerance for bullshit and everyone is irritating me. I don't think I'm ace. I think I just have no tolerance for certain shit. Are not food, not foot care? Oh, okay, I don't know. Who knows, dude? Loved your shirt from the Fry Festival. Thank you. I'm wearing it again this weekend. Wait, the shirt I wore at the festival or the shirt in the video? The shirt at Fry Festival was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt. The shirt in the video was my Pikmin shirt, which you couldn't see. I tried to show you guys my dumb sunburn, but William edited it out. Sometimes when I show you guys certain things, William will take it out, and he's right. Like, because I pulled my shirt back to show you guys my dumb sunburn that I'd gotten from the French Fry Festival. So probably he was like, can't trust them. Gotta take it out. Date anyone. I just live vicariously through my littlest pet shops. One couple just celebrated the 2-year anniversary of marriage. The turtle shirt. Boom. It's from Dumb Good, that shirt. It is still available online. Most of their Ninja Turtles line that I own is not available anymore, which is a bummer. Yeah, see, asking questions, I'm like a question. That's not what? Can you elaborate on that? Excuse me? Like ask an actual question. Hey Amanda, I saw you using this mic in one of your videos. It's not linked on your site. Do you mind telling me what it is if you got a second? That's a question. Hey Amanda, I've seen you talk about these events. Have you ever heard of this? And I may not reply, but it's usually because we add the thing to the list. And if I can get to it, I get to it. I don't always reply to event videos, event requests, okay? Just because there's too many. And again, I have to be vigilant of the fact of people opening up the dialogue. Because sometimes I do something simple like share a screen grab that someone shared of them watching a video with like their cats or something, and then they start messaging like we're dating. Okay? So unfortunately, yes, I have to be on top of it. And again, I don't know what about me has elicited some of the most annoying men on the planet and also some people that just don't understand boundaries or creepiness. Because I'm not even going to say men. It's not mutually exclusive. Ha ha. Okay? It's not often women, but it can be. Thank you for following, Christina. Great time to follow. But it's, you know, like, I just have to be on top of it. I just have to be on top of it. Because typically with women, I've said this before, it's not like an obsessive thing. There's been one woman, femme presenting person, I don't know their actual, they've used some different pronouns and stuff with me in the messages. But they followed me on multiple platforms and were seeking out in other creators' discords trying to get a hold of me because they were clearly experiencing psychosis. And because they had managed to convince themselves that I was worried about them and that that someone was telling me that they were informants for the FBI, that I was a Fed. It was very, very clearly experiencing psychosis. But we took it very seriously because she was seeking me out on multiple platforms and trying to get in contact with me in other creators' discords, okay? I take those things very fucking seriously, okay? Frankly, I know how to deal with male presenting stalkers. Women presenting stalkers, there's much less research on it. And so I take it more seriously just because you really don't know what the fuck could happen. And, you know, it takes a lot. Okay. So I take that very seriously. But usually what happens with women, for me in particular, is I said something they disagreed with, and that is a problem for them. Usually nothing drastic. It's usually just an opinion I have of something or someone, and they've decided that because they agree with me on most things, I should agree with them on that thing as well. Therefore, I'm wrong. Therefore, they can convince me otherwise. We're not going to do this, okay? Unless you give me true, like, and even get, again, I don't want to convince you that you can convince me of things, okay? Because I think that sets a dangerous precedent with my audience, okay? Again, I can get new information and I can change my opinion with new research and new information. That's healthy. I can admit if I'm wrong about something. That's normal, okay? But I don't want it to turn into you yourself get to convince me of things, because I think that's where the danger comes in with people, you know? It keeps asking for a picture of her pinky on IG. It's rough out here. What? No. And again, I also, for those who don't know, there's things that I've experienced. I've talked about my home life, obviously. This is a worm story. But I have friends in my life that have dated abusive men, have had experiences themselves that I was privy to the entire time I was there with them. I have seen my friends deal with stalkers that they themselves were not taking seriously, okay? And so I, personally, that has informed my life. I am one of those people, because of my trauma, because of my anxiety, because of the parentification at a young age, I take in new information from different places and it impacts how I move through the world. If that means that I die at 95 based off family history, single, you know, with a bunch of animals and like adopted children, cool, fine, dandy. You know, I'm fine with that. I don't mind. I'm chilling. You know, but like, I'm not, like, I had a friend, I still have this friend, and she still talks to this person, which stresses me out. Oh, that is a trash. I did bring a trash up here. Okay, I was on top of it. Gosh. I have a friend who I love and adore, and we've been friends for forever. And there was a guy that was a grade younger than us, and he was clearly obsessed with her, okay? And they had mutual friends. They were friendly, but he was clearly stalking her, okay? And again, what set me on edge is we were together somewhere, and I didn't know the details at the time, okay? And he was like, where are you? I want to come and see you. And she was like, no, I'm with my mom, I'm busy. When her and her were out. And he said, bullshit, I saw Amanda's Instagram story, you're out with Amanda. I had never fucking met this guy. He didn't follow my Instagram. I didn't follow him. I had just posted a thing on the story of like our hands. And he knew it was her. And I was like, hey, that's fucked up. That's weird. I don't know him. Yet he knew enough about you to find my Instagram and use it to track where you were. That's fucked up. That's weird. Okay? And again, she never took it seriously. She still, like, when we talk about this, she still doesn't take it seriously. It really stresses me out. I'll never forget when we were on campus, because we went to the same junior college, and I walked up to meet her, and she was talking to him, like, totally normal and calm. And I'm like, this is a dude that drove by your house to see if you were lying about being home. Like, this is fucking weird. You know, they never dated, nothing like that, but he was very clearly obsessed with her. And so I, again, act accordingly, because I think that at any opportunity, even now, if something happens to her, his name is one I'm putting forward. Okay? I can't control what she does. I clearly can't control what he does. But I can be aware of the situation. So I react accordingly to that, you know. There's this other one of a guy, I've told this story before. There was a guy that had followed a bunch of us on Twitter. And what it was is he was obsessed with a friend of mine who was popular on Twitter, okay? She and I had posted a photo together one time on Twitter. This is again, before YouTube, I'm still posting, but like, I'm not Amanda. I'm not Swell Entertainment, okay? We're like 18, 19 at this time, okay? And he had followed me, and I was like, oh, cool. Like, this guy from this band followed me because he was in like a top 40 performing band. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, random. I don't follow their account. So I just thought it was weird. And then my friend was like, no, he's like obsessed with our other friend. And I was like, what the fuck? Okay. So I like, she was like, don't worry about it. Like, but like, yeah, don't, just be aware. Like, don't message him if you don't reply if he messages you, basically. I should have blocked his ass, but alas, okay. Few months go by, I'm hearing little bits and pieces just of him like commenting on all of her stuff and things like that. We go to, because we were in Orange County, we would do these things that we called LA days, okay, where I would drive and we would all go out and we'd go to like the dog cafe, we'd go to LACMA, we'd go take Instagram photos. That was the thing to do when you had a car and you were an Orange County teenager, okay? So we go out one day, we're in the dog resort, we're in the dog cafe. We're in our time slot's like 45 minutes to an hour, okay? We have driven from home. She posted on her story a photo of me with one of the dogs, okay? In my hand is the cup from the cafe that says the name of it, okay? We finished our time slot, petting the dogs. There was this one dog that was blind that liked to sit in my lap, very cute. I think her name was Layla, if I remember correctly. We exit. All I see is a guy sitting on a thing, and we step outside. He jumps up and goes, "Hi, you're very beautiful," to my friend. From behind me, my friend, her sister, grabs my back, shoves me forward. We're pushing. It's like, nope, we're good. We rush down to the car. Keys are already in my hand. I don't think I've ever peeled out of an underground parking garage faster than anything else in my life. We drive off. We see that from the car, he is still on top of the balcony, watching the car as we drive away. New rule: no one gets to post anything ever the rest of the day. Okay? He looked up where the cafe was. He was, I think, based in LA at the time, but he just had no problem driving to where we were and waiting for her. Okay? So again, when I see someone, that also informs my opinions on other things. So like when I open up TikTok and I see an influencer walking into her brand new apartment, filming outside of her windows and doing a room tour of where her bedroom is going to be and how long it took her to try and get this apartment and how important the location was and how there's a coffee shop she can't wait to go to every single day nearby. I lose my fucking mind. I go a little crazy because some of you, I'm sorry, are dumb and we need to have those conversations. I still operate as if I am trying to get the digital safety badge from Girl Scouts that I did workshop for in the 3rd grade. We did digital internet safety workshop badges. And you know what? We should bring those back because some of you need to learn. It's actually out of line, okay? It's a problem. It's gotten out, like there are places that I go regularly. I rarely post them, if ever. If I do, you never know the name of it. You never will. I'm going to be moving out in a couple of months. Maybe I'll do a couple of roundups of places I like out in my city. But even then, I'm tempted to not because there's a chance I'll move back here at some point, you know? Because you guys know I'm in LA, but you don't know which part of LA I'm in, okay? So, there have been instances, okay? Because someone posted that they had blurred out they'd posted a photo and they had blurred out their fingerprints, okay, on the photo. And someone was making fun of them and being like, wow, what level of OPSEC, like, brain do you need to be blurring out your fingertips on an Instagram photo? And sure enough, someone was like, here's a story of a guy who was tracked and arrested based off fingerprints taken from photo posts on social media. I'm not gonna lie, chat. When I lost my wallet when I came home, and by lost I mean I threw it out, I'm hoping that thing is buried deep, deep, deep inside of a dumpster somewhere. Like it's in a pile of sludge. It's gonna rot one day. You know, I canceled all those cards. I'm not worried about the credit cards. I'm not. I'm worried because my ID is in there with my address on it. Okay? I'm worried about that. That's what I'm worried about. I thought about that a lot. I lost a lot of sleep over that because all it takes is one fucking person. Because that's the thing. And I talked about this yesterday. I think about, like, I am already obviously hyper aware of the fact that there are people on my audience that are statistically psychotic. Statistically, there is a percentage of my audience that has not just neurodivergency, something psychologically in their brain that they will convince themselves that we are soulmates and that we are getting married, okay? Or that I deserve to be murdered for whatever reason, okay? Statistically. However, there's also instances where the fact that I just meet too many fucking people with my event reviews. I meet so many people. I publicly travel alone. All it takes is a 5-second interaction for someone to imprint on me and convince themselves that we are soulmates and we're going to get married forever and live happily ever after and have a bajillion babies. And then I have a stalker for 10 years. Okay. So yeah, I do worry about that, my address on my ID being out there somewhere. So I hope that wallet is pulverized, sludgified, somehow disintegrated with lye. I don't know, maybe there's like a dead body on top of it or something. I don't know. I want it destroyed. Holy topic to join into. Welcome in, Moonrise. Never post while I'm away from home. Never post images. I mean, that's the thing. I can't not post while I'm away from home. When I have a house, though, which one day I will, okay. When I have a house, there will always be someone home. I will make sure of it, regardless of how much I travel. I would like someone to always be home now. Hermes is at boarding. I really wish that he was better with people. I do need to have him get used to someone. Ideally, I would have a friend that would like to sleep here while I'm gone and be able to check in on him. And so they could like go to work and then come back and have a place to sleep and take care of Hermes. I think that would be ideal. I would pay them, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want my friends to have to worry about quitting a job for a random flippant, you know, come house sit for me, you know? We can only hope for the landfill. Hello. Hermes will protect, we hope. As of outside of family and friends, real anonymity is few and far between nowadays. Yep. No, and I do talk about this. Like, I do think that, like, my true peace one day will come when I have enough money to just kind of nuke my digital profile. And I can just never post ever again. Do I think that it's possible? No, I do like sharing art. I do like sharing work. I do like engaging and sharing photos and things that I think are cool. I do like doing that. It's just, you know, it is what it is. It's a catch-22. You know, especially now, to be able to do art, you have to be a public figure, and it's too late for me to be anonymous. You know, I couldn't play COD. You know, so I never did any, you know, gameplay commentary videos or anything like that. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, Han. An ex-friend, it will become clear why, was able to locate a mutual internet friend's home based off the information Philly told him. When asked, I have not been the same since that moment. There's someone, he's not around much anymore, and I'm assuming this is why. When I heard about this, I was livid, and I was very deeply uncomfortable with it. Someone was a friend of a friend that was kind of like around whenever they were around, and she lived alone, and he told everyone like, oh, I'm going to this thing. Turns out he was on a plane trying to go to her house because he was so in love with her, and was like having a mental breakdown because she's just friends with him. And I think I was like, hey, that's fucked up and not okay, because I don't know if she's ever actually told him her address, and I didn't like that. But he was going to her city because that's where he knew she lived to try and find her because he was so in love with her. And he knew it was wrong, but he was like, I just have to do it. Nope, you don't, actually. Haha. He's not around much anymore. And I don't know. The coddling of men also drives me up the wall sometimes. Oh yeah, we got another Topps card pack. I found one more while I was unpacking. Repacking. Pittsburgh Pirates. It's not clear. It was so much clearer last time I did this. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Ah. An angel. Damn. Oh yeah, there's more Angels drama apparently. Hang on. I gotta show you guys. There's more Angels drama. Oh yeah, that was something else that happened. That happened at Streamer University. Mr. Keem was opening up cards. And then we've got Tarek Skubal and glove work from Scott Rowland. Huzzah. One of the guys, he was like he was opening Pokemon cards, and the guy was like kind of fucking with him, and he was like, oh, like this, and started going through cards, and Keems got all excited because he pulled a good card that was worth like $300. And the guy was like, really? And like bent it. And he was like, stop bending it. So then he's like, oh my God, you bent it. That was a $300 card and now it's like worthless. And he was like, really? And then rips it. No, it was not Max. It was someone else. It was another dude being a prick. No, and again, it's like, why are we being destructive of property? Like, why? This isn't funny. This isn't comedy. Hitting the desk is satisfying. Boom. Here is the General Motors pin that they gave me for finding the sticker. They were giving these out for free. They would have given it to me regardless, but they were like, do you want a pin? Do you want a button? Which I thought was funny. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got these from YouTube. We got a pear. We've got a bok choy and a strawberry. Originally they were like, take one, and then when I went through, they were like, hi, take three, and I think it was because they ordered too many. So these will be added to my ring of all of my little characters. Small claims court for my $300. They weren't friends. It was just like some dude at Streamer University. And again, it's like going to Streamer University, I was just like nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Jeez. Okay, let me start tidying things up. Oy. I've got the open sauce badge. I've got my Amanda Gold. Nothing scans when you see this, but it's the Amanda Golka QR code. We all had QR codes. And apparently what this was is that when we would scan in, it would like bleep where we were in one of the backstage areas. So they always knew when we were entering into a backstage area, which I did think was very funny and low-key kind of Palantir adjacent, which I find extremely funny. Yeah, they got little tags on them that say YouTube. And then they have these, yeah, zip tied on them. This is from FIFA. You could set it up with like your FIFA stuff for Fanatics Fest. This is from the YouTube Creator Collective. I put Swell Entertainment and then Amanda, because some people just put their names, but I like to be annoying. Let's see. My not one, but two AT&T wristbands from Fanatics Fest. Oh yeah, by the way, I split my jeans. Haha. So whenever someone says, oh, I can't tell that you've gained weight, Amanda, it doesn't matter. My jeans can tell. I literally squatted down and my thighs are just so juicy and bodacious right now. It popped the seam of my jeans. So that's fun. This is a Starbucks lanyard that was free. It was given to me, alas. Still adding it to the thing. Okay, should I do the pins now? I gotta take the pin board down. I just need to clean my desk. I just have too much stuff on my desk. That's the problem. How often do you put all the badges on at once? Not often. Because not all of them are like badges. We're halfway through the year. Never question my insanity, ever. My friend, it was funny. My friend Robbie was like, how many badges do you think you have? Because I counted and I have about 100. And I was like, oh, I think we're in the ballpark of 500, easy. For the last, because let's see, 2021 is when we started doing events again. 2022, I definitely have events from prior to that. So, yeah, I think ballpark of 500. I definitely got, some of these are multiple, like I see, some of these come from the same events, you know, like a Creator Collective badge is in here, but it's like, there's a few Creator Collectives in here, but there's just a couple Creator Collectives, you know, like I ended up with like 4 or 5 of these from, what's it called? I ended up with like 4 or 5 from Cannes Lions, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there's a lot. I got these pins too. I need to move Mau Mau. Sorry, chat. Mau Mau's going back. I need to make sure I put my jeans, I washed 2 of my jeans to pack. And I needed them to dry fast because I air dry my jeans, so I just stuck them outside on my drying rack. And I guarantee you they're dry now because it's so fucking hot. It's 90 degrees out. Like, because I have this, God, I do need to count them all at some point. This is wristbands. Yeah. So this is wristbands. There's probably, God, I don't even know. Who knows? Oh, why is this in here? That's not supposed to be. There's some random ones in there. Hold on. The NAS Summit one should be in the other one. That's a badge. Did I just shove it in here? Oh, playbill. I'll leave that in there for now. Any other things that are supposed to be somewhere else? I need to go through and sort everything, especially if I'm doing the archives. Like, I'm gonna have to start locking in and sorting through things. So that's that one. And then, oi, hold on. Okay, yeah, this is a little heavier. These are boot boxes, by the way. This is easily, I thought this would last me another year. Storage wise, I think I can maybe get another year in here, but I don't know. This also needs to go over here. So, like, and there's miscellaneous stuff here. Like, this is the lanyard from my room for Anarchy and Chris's wedding ship. We've got, you know, Apex. We've got from when I was winning trivia left, right, and center on the Disney cruise. And someone would be like, that bitch. I'd be like, yep. Because I don't care if your kids are with you. I'm winning. All access from the Puma event. Oh, that was last year. I've got Gen Con, TwitchCon partner. Got obviously like multiple creator collectives, obviously. Like they're often the same. God, that's so funny. Unintentionally, I put stars in the same place on these ones. That's so funny. There's no way to tell which creator collectives these are from, aside from the sticker. So this is like a 20th anniversary one, but of YouTube. But that was just last year. All of the creator collectives had that last year. So I probably have multiple of those pins. I should take the, do I have the pin on there? Hold on. Do I have a 20 on there? I do. Okay, good. I'll leave that there. I've got another open sauce one. God, this one's huge. This was the guess. Is this last year? Yeah, 2025. This is last year. Hold on. This one's huge. They made this comically. Look at that. This is last year. I mean, this is better. This is psychotic. Why did we do that? Okay, hold on. I gotta post that. Hold on. Sorry. You guys gotta deal with me being a creator. I loved open sauce. I always love open sauce. I got to see an F1 car there. I did. There we go. I've posted it. That's so funny. And so the way these work, by the way, is they're chips. They're like chip boards or whatever, circuit boards. So you can, they give you all the pieces and you can solder them and make your own kits. I just am not good at that, so I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Also interesting, they did guest versus all access this year, which I thought was interesting. This one's gonna go here. F1 experience is bad. We've got a, what is this? Oh, Anime LA. I need to go back to here. I haven't been back in a couple years. This is from 2024. It's always at the start of the year and there's just always something going on. So I'm always somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me put this back. Wait, I need to sort through these. What I need, are the back to school sales starting yet? Because what I think I need is the back to school sales. Let me fix the angle because I'm walking and talking. Hi. What I need is the big storage bins, but I know during the school year and before the school year starts, they're on sale because college students get a lot of bins. And that's what I need because most of my stuff is going into storage. So I need things that if there is any water or any rodents and such, they can't get in super easily. So I feel like the tubs make the most sense. Just for the amount of things that I have, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. A dude annoyed her, committed a crime, and she got to report him to the convention cops. Not even just that, I got to curse him out. Ha ha. me pull down my pin painting. This is my pin painting. I wanted to have a place to put my pins, and I wanted them to be displayed. And I hate the tapestries, I've learned. The tapestries just annoy me. They never sit right, they never look right. So I thought this was cool because also then the backings can all be on there, but they're hidden from the side so they're not like dinging my wall. It's kind of perfect. I highly recommend it. Flatbacks don't work that well on here, but I have my flatbacks stored somewhere else. As in like the button pins, not flatbacks, but button pins. You know what I'm saying? So this works out really well. This is a open sauce from Fluke. Fluke was one of the sponsors in the Creator Lounge at Open Sauce, and they were like, we sell like tools, and I'm like, cool. I'm not that type of creator. They're like, that's okay. Here is here are pins and buttons. And here is all of our materials. I'm like, great. I respect that. She was like, someone is speaking to me. Yay. This one, what is this from? I think this is old. I cleaned out a... God, I don't want to talk about this on stream. Over time, as a single adult woman, I have collected many accoutrements of personal I was cleaning out a container of those anyways, and by cleaning out I mean like I just have too many, so I was downsizing my collection, because you don't need all that many. You need a few that are good. Go on, you guys need to figure it out. I'm a single adult woman. I am sponsored by multiple adult toy companies. Figure out what my collection was, okay? So I went through and I downsized my collection, okay? Because frankly, I just had too many, okay? And there was a couple of duplicates. So oh no, how am I gonna fit you? You're just so big. How do I, okay. There? Nope. Maybe down here? I just need it away from the edge. There we go. That works. And so, yes, I downsized that, but I apparently, from my last apartment to this apartment, I just shoved random things in that on top, like the box that I was using for storage. Cause your nightstand dresser is fine. Your nightstand drawer, that's the go-to. That's where you put those things. Okay. But I did have like a carrier storage case. Why? I had too many. That's why. And so, this one I bought. Look, it's a little ghost from Call of Duty. I bought this at Anime Expo when I wasn't supposed to. Also, look at my new nails. Hold on, focus. Show the ghost. He's like cutesy. He's like, oh, he's not chibi. It's just like cutesy. Show it. Show it. Oh my God. He's cute. Anyways. God, I'm gonna have to get another one of these at this rate. I'm just running out of space. I fully thought this would last me like a decade. Your cam is being annoying, lol. I know, I just want to show you guys the cute shit. It's annoying. He's a ghost who can't be seen. You're so right. Yes, it was all the Magic Spoons. You're so right. It was all the Magic Spoon cereal. Can I be so real? I hate wasting food. I did waste the Magic Spoon. Once I finished, like, I got violently ill not long after that. Like, it was after doing that video, because I was like, I ate too much of it and it's just all not good, you know? God, there's no room for you. What do you eat? Where am I going to put you? Here? Will you fit there? Ish? Come on. Okay, that is there. That's close enough. Like, I'm running out of space. I'm gonna have to make another one of these. This is crazy. The Okaroon Williams collab for Dun 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 with the Williams logo on the helmet. It's very fun. I don't know if health influencers are always lying, but their taste buds are paid actors regardless. And again, it's like they didn't taste all that bad. it's just over time, like I just ate far too much of it, and so that's what I think I put that in the video. I was like, hey, just for the record, my stomach hurt after this, but also I ate a ton, so therefore, you know, take my statement of these are irritating with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Because I just ate so much. I definitely ate above the suggested amount. This is also from Fluke. Oh, is this another one of the same one? No. So, because they gave me a hot sauce bottle, and then this is like an actual, like, I think this is like a pin of a power reader, like an electricity reader, but it's like covered in open sauce, which I thought was funny. Okay, come on. Go in the hole. Anyways, I just found a bunch of miscellaneous pins in there. Oh, I got this. This is from Just Cuz Builds or whatever. He gave it to me. He had a robot that had, it was like a little baby robot. I kept, he was like, do you want to play this? I was like, sure. And then he handed me this after I was finished messing with the robot. The robot was sharp because it had like steel arms that were like pointy, and it also had a flip arm. And so I ended up getting... it could go really fast, and so I kept lodging it in the plywood, which is not ideal. It was funny. I love being me, because I also found out about I don't remember what these are from. This is something gay. I am blanking on what it is. I want to say ACLU. No? What are you from? Anyways, this is from an LGBT plus organization. Human rights campaign? No? The logo looks familiar, and it's going to drive me insane. From gay, yes. This is probably a security company or something. I don't remember. Something gay. We love to hear that, yes. I'm sure the French Fry Con can donate some sauces. I'm sure. But yeah, the open sauce is like open source, by the way. I believe is the play on words. Everyone always asks me, why do they call it open sauce? I'm like, because it's funny. I don't know. Gosh. Okay. There we go. Is that all of them? I think so. I don't think there's more. I'll leave it here for now while I decide if there needs to be more. This is trash. I brought these up here so I could clean, but I'd like... This is trash. Oh, this is what the specs did to my face in France. For the photo they took of me. I like how you can see how sweaty I was, because there was like a strip of my hair like right there. And then it like yassified my brows a little bit, which I thought was funny. But obviously I have to hold on to this. That's important. Oh, these are from forever ago. These are driver cards. I've Lando's somewhere too. I need to hold that off to the side. I got a photo of me, photo of Hermes. I was gonna put these downstairs on my photo board. I should bring these downstairs. Oh, I've got another pin. Look, I was right to not put it up. So I got this from the Ichiba night market at Fanime. It's a slutty vampire. He's definitely twink. He's definitely a twink vampire. So obviously I needed him. I've got a couple of I've got Bondage. I've got Bondage Captain America, Leather Daddy Jason from Friday the 13th. I've got Slutty Fishnets Bubba from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because of course. I also have, where is she? Yeah, I have Tied Up Shibari Velma, because of course I do. No, I'm not showing you these. Obviously, this is Twitch. Twitch just gets mad and turbo nukes me for showing you slutty pins. I think they're all from, not the slutty Dracula, but all the others are from Geeky and Kinky, I believe. They're mostly from AVN Expo, I believe. But I've run into them a few times at other events as well. So, okay, I think that's probably everything. You made a stupid clip. What did you clip, Kuna? Something gay. How did it sound to y'all? This is something gay, and I'm blanking on what it is. That's it. God. Okay, this is, I have a binder for fan stuff that I know I have things downstairs that need to go into it. Hold on. Oi. Is this the right one? Yeah, so I do try, if you guys mail me something or give me something, I do make sure that I put it, this is supposed to be in a slider. It's not. I'm just low on sliders. I need more clear plastic things. I do save things, you know what I'm saying? Ow, I just cut myself. Ew. Let's see. Yeah. Sometimes I rip things open. You know, because how else am I supposed to sell your guys' like address data? You know what I'm saying? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But wouldn't that be so funny and fucked up? It's like you send fan mail to a creator and they're just like selling it to data brokers. Anyways, this video was sponsored by Aura. No, I'm kidding. I think I'm funny and that's the important thing. Okay, did I put... I feel like there's another letter that I tucked over here that I just never put away. Yeah, I did. Okay. This is from Kevin. Say hi, Kevin. This is a holiday card. Yeah, sometimes you guys just send me holiday cards. It literally just says, just a fan from YouTube with dinosaur stickers on it. Thank you. That's cool. That's fun. And now I have your address. Mwahahaha. No. Let's see. What else is on my desk that needs to not be on here? Okay. That's empty. That's empty. Oi! My God. Oh, these pants. See, it's like everything's just too tight. Like, I can't. It's a problem. Okay, do I have any other fan stuff up here that needs to be put away? That's there. Let's see. Oh, I definitely do. Okay, let's see. This is my Build-A-Bear for Kuromi. This is a card. I'm gonna put that here. Oh my God, guys, this is Open Sauce from last year. Wait, did they have an app this year? I don't think they did. This is the map. They gave out the map this year as well. But see, this is important why I need to do the archive, because I think scans of this available online would be very helpful. You know, especially to show how they expanded. Like, they expanded, they had this building, they did not have this building. They had this building was panels before. This year it was another room full of talks. I mean, room full of booths. Booths. Stage, main hall. And then this was like a couple of different outside areas. This whole area, nothing over here is marked. This was a bunch of stuff. Yeah, see, I think this is important to mark. Plus even the difference in like sponsors. Like, I think this is just cool to do. Which sponsor was blacked out? Oh my God, I can't believe they backed out last year. Wait. You guys, the sponsor that was blacked out? No. Even worse. Red Bull. Red Bull 100%. You guys, it's Red Bull. I don't know if you can see it. That's totally Red Bull. You guys, Red Bull should have been there. Do you think they feel like they missed out? Wait. This is we're blowing this wide open. I'm gonna toss that. Oh, this is VidCon. Is this from last year? When is this from? See, I just have all of these things that I need to scan. Which year is this? Does it say on here? It's gotta. Is the you're not on here? I'm sure I can figure it out. Dream is on. Oh, Dream is on here in this. My guess is 2024 then. Because Dream is on here back in the helmet. And remember, there was one point in time when he started wearing the mask again. I would say 2024. Maybe 23. Is there anything on here for the age, the year? I can check it. I'll figure it out. I'll look around. Oh, nope. But yeah, because they just changed so much. Like, there's not even the mentorship series. That's not even a thing anymore. You know? Even just the amount that they took over. They don't even take over the whole convention center anymore. You know? God, it's crazy. That's why someone like me has to be making... Oh, 25. This was last year. This was last year. Found it. VidCon 25. That's funny. Yeah, so I got this from when I was there for like literally 4 hours. See, I lock in. I make this is a delinquent parking notice. This is old. I can toss this. This is a parking notice. This is for Amanda. This is... Oh, this is not fan mail. This is from my estheticians. A parking violation! Also old. Yes, I get I live in LA. You get like at least 4 a year. This is from a friend. But I will put it in here as well, just so it's documented. This is another holiday card. I don't get a ton of holiday cards, but I get occasional holiday cards. There we go. We got the Bug Fair. This is just their little poster they gave out. Do I have anything else up here that needs to get put away? Oh, this is the map. I pulled this from the Cannes Lions book. This is the map. This should be scanned. So it's had. A few things need to be scanned. I got the passport for French Fry Festival up here. I just need a place to put these for now. You know what I'm saying? I need to be scanning things. Scanning. And let's see. Let's see, anything else up here that needs to be somewhere else? Oh god, I got more. Hang on, do you guys want to see more programs and stuff? I just have so many. What book is that? Why is there a book up here? Oh, that's right, it's Myrtle. I forgot. I have Myrtle up here. Anyways, we've got more. Okay. This is giving Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. She's just like me, for real, for real. This is, oh yes, Metal Gear Solid Con that I went to in 2024. There was a video on this, and it was I mostly focused on how to do a fan event. I got this because my friend donated to the Kickstarter to help make it run, and she was like, I can't go, do you want my ticket? So this is the little program they did for it. with all the photo op schedule on the back. It was a fun little con. It was just like I think I only went, yeah, it was one day. That's it. I had French onion soup in the lobby. Let's see. Let me put this here. Let's see. My strap is slipping down. Okay. We've got, this is the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach fan guide. In here as well is the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach spotter guide for the WeatherTech IMSA race. Yeah, this is the whole fan guide that's got literally everything in it. But like, imagine a scan of this that you could flip through and look at the ads and such. You know, and what's always interesting is they have pages for autographs in the back of these. But I feel like these are so non-conducive for autographs. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are like good if it's like, oh, in a pinch I need something. But I just feel like fan books like this are not conducive. A lot of people are having me sign their badges at Open Sauce, which is very nice. But you got the scheduling in here. You've got like you can get Fire. Where else are you gonna find Continental Wine and Firestone tires being advertised side by side? You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know what, I think my collection is silly but makes a ton of sense. There was also another one, another fan guide. This is specifically for IMSA. This is Long Beach as well. Why are there two different ones? Is this just the spotter guide as well? So there's two different ones for the same weekend, same race. Interesting. Anime, this is huge. Anime Los Angeles 2024. This is a book. Like, this is huge. Full things for the fashion show. Full pages for all of the featured guests, not even just the lineup, but the featured guests as well. Guests of honor, tabletop gaming schedules, the manga lounge, the different maid cafes, convention spaces, stamp rallies, which I didn't do, obviously. The actual, look at the size of this thing. See, the problem with Anime LA, so the problem with Anime LA is the convention center that it's in is exhausting. I don't know why. Something about the Long Beach Convention Center, I do think there is a energy vampire that lives in the crawl space above the expo hall floor. I don't know why, but every time I am in there, it is incredibly emotionally draining. When I was there for the Long Beach Grand Prix, they had that whole space taken over as well for different things. That also was exhausting. We have, the Lumberjack World Championship 2024. God, I did so much fun stuff in 2024. I really was all over the place. So this is the Lumberjack World Championship official program. It's a little worse for wear because it was probably packed in a bag and such. No, you know what it did? It got rain on it. That's what it was. Because there was a storm that hit out of nowhere. And I truly thought Twisters had just come out. And I really was like, God, imagine I tried being in a Twister so you don't have to. Would have done such fucking numbers. Like, I was like, God, I really hope it doesn't change and that we don't get a Twister, but how funny would it be if a Twister hit? Like, how, like that would be, God, I'm just thinking, and that's why I'm in therapy. Anyways, we got sponsors. Anyways, that's why I'm me. The schedule of events, you know, the actual lineup. This was still a pretty cool, oh, what fell? Oh yes, there was edits. They had to make edits. So that's why this is also, they added details about the axe throw, all the different competitors for 2024, including all their little bios are in here, which is very cool. Because when you think about things like this, there's not a ton of things. And even for all the different setups, it does an explanation of all of the different sports, which I think is really cool, all the different events. But then also it shows who won the year prior, which a lot of places don't do, you know, which I just think is very cool. Yeah, and then I think in 2024, Matt Koger, I know, won the men's championship, the all-around. I think Aaron won as well for the women's. So, yeah. Very fun. Any more up here? Most of them are downstairs. Hi. How does the tidy up? OMG Amanda. What did I do? The Swelsonian. What did I do? We had Belmont Carmelli at an IndyCar race last year. Mm-hmm. Amanda, just ride a roller coaster, I beg. Hi, Moonrise. What did I do? I didn't do anything. Oh, I got a card here. This is from Diana Soar, who is never in chat anymore. But she used to be in chat a lot. She's the one that sent me my keyboard that I currently use. Let's see. What else is over here? Oh, yes. The Ride the D bag that doesn't actually say Ride the D. Ah. Hee hee. Tote bag. Another thing to take a photo of for the tote bag collection. That needs to go away. That can get thrown away. That can get thrown away. A TwitchCon 10 creator profile sheet, which I don't know if I did or not. I'll throw that out. I just have miscellaneous stuff from things. Oh yes, this is from Anime Expo last year. It's for the dinosaur anime. It's a ticket for the dinosaur anime, the manga. Enoshima Dino Land. Yeah, for the park, the Dinosaur Park manga Dinosaur Sanctuary. Mer. Trash. Oi. Oh. What else? Give me more. Okay. Did you see TwitchCon is going to be $239 American this year? Not for me. Haha. If my friend's panel gets selected, I will go because they wanted me to be on a panel with them. If not, I'm not going. I'm gonna leave this over here. Why did I put these separate? I don't know. Do I have anything else in the swell Amanda's Hoard collection? Oh yes, this is our little commemorative thing for the seat. This is Kimmy Antonelli's documentary that is on Netflix. It's the WhatsApp documentary. It is signed by Kimmy. I got this last year. Inside, the biggest driver change in F1 history. And what's cool about the seat, if you haven't seen it, I did cry when I watched it in theaters, in the premiere. They basically the entire, from them talking about Kimmy, to them offering Kimmy the seat, to them talking about how they're going to be training Kimmy and getting him ready for moving into Mercedes, is all documented in WhatsApp, because WhatsApp is not just a sponsor of Mercedes. It's basically used by all teams for communication because it's the easiest way for them to communicate and have it documented across time zones and international and all of that. So everything is documented. Literally the call from them offering Kimmy the seat is documented because it was done in WhatsApp. Which is very fun, and they use a lot of stuff from WhatsApp in this, which I thought was cool. What else? And yeah. Voluntold that my friend is putting my name on her panel pitches, LOL. I remember when it was $40. No, and again, it's like there's a lot of people complained about Anime Expo's prices as well. And again, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that anime, like convention cost prices haven't gone up. I do think that I need to do a video where I break down what I've spent just on conventions throughout my YouTube career. I do think that would be a good financial breakdown, like by year. Like, and I just literally, and then I could do, for events that I've been to numerous times, i.e. I've been to Anime Expo 4 times, I can tally up the cost of that based off what I've paid. I also think I want to tally up what I've paid in fees alone. I think, I don't know, that's a bigger video just because I have to go through so much. There's so much personal research I have to do. But I do think that would be interesting to do. Just like, hi, in the last 7 years of me being a full-time YouTuber, here's everything I've spent on events-wise. That just like ticket-wise, because I know I've done tallies for like costs of events and costs of travel and such previously. But I think just from an events perspective, tickets-wise and then fees-wise, I think would be good. And then any, the occasional actual insurance that I've paid for, because I know there's a lot of debates on like what insurance actually covers when you're doing event insurance, like protect your tickets and all of that. I also just started getting ads on TikTok for a new ticket company that I've never heard of before, so I might have to do some digging. To events over the years is daunting. The prices are moving too rapidly. Yeah. And again, the demand is there. That's the problem. They like that. There's unless people just stop going to events, like there's no point in them not doing the cost. You know. Do I have any more? I don't think I have any more up here. I can get the bucket from downstairs if you guys are enjoying my Amanda Digs Through Things saga. I can get my bucket. I do need to sort through the bucket, so if you guys would like, it was not the plan today, but I can go get the bucket. Ow, that was my foot. Okay. Ugh. Alrighty, well that was unnecessary and painful. I did drop a journal on my foot. I am fine, but that did hurt. Flag on the play is crazy. Popular demand, get the bucket. My most expensive con badge. Do I have a badge for it? I don't know if I have a badge for it. I have expensive wristbands more than I feel I have expensive badges. But I will go get, let me put this back up because I don't see any more pins, so I think I should be able to put this back. Oh wait, let me get my jeans from outside, hold on. Guys, this is fucking heavy. I also feel like there's more somewhere else. I don't know where. Oh my god. Okay. This is the bucket. Okay. There's a bunch of miscellaneous shit in here. Oh my god, hold on. Okay. I am more out of, I also worked out today, so I had an arms day today. So that was, I guess I'll just start going through this. This is just from this most recent one. So some of these I haven't decided if I'm holding on to yet or if I want to scan them yet, but I have them in here. So this was a freebie folder that a random booth handed me at Anime Expo. This is The Last Claudia. The bond between man and beast will change the world. Is it gay? Okay. So I just shoved everything from Anime Expo in here. We've got, this was a travel company for Japan. They were giving out like all these, talking about their new apps and stuff, like helping with booking in Japan, different tours that are available, whole heritage sites, Japan tourism, trying to show off travel outside of just the main island, and showing off other islands. Not sure if I'm going to scan these or not yet, but these were handed to me, so I held on to them. Because I also just grabbed them for, you know, myself. We've got the Anime Expo booklet. I love a physical program. So, it's got everything. We got maps. We've got, oops. We got fold-out maps. Fancy. So, got all of that. We've got some of these, again, I just held on to things. So this was a freebie from Kaiju Girl Caramelize. Because I did the kaiju experience where I wore a tail. She turns into a kaiju, which is funny. I need to watch it. I think it just aired. I'm not sure how I feel about scanning things like this. I have a few things from Fanatics Fest that I might. Basically, it's catalogs from shops, which on the surface I feel like I shouldn't. But also it's like it could be helpful to show what is being what is price comparisons, what is being available at one event versus the next year. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I've thought about it. Because also product photos people own, but people will own all the photos and there's no, you know, it would be, I don't know. I've thought about it. We'll see. Don't know yet. Because I have something from like Target offered like convention exclusives at Fanatics Fest. And so I thought scanning of that, the order sheet would be smart because those are convention exclusives, you know? Oh, this one, I kind of want to do more research on this. This is Field Tech. And what it is it's a ball, and apparently it's like haptic, and it reacts to what the idol is doing. So you feel what the idol is feeling. And I caught the tail end of this when I was meeting up with Scootish and his friends. And they like blew a kiss at one point, and I'm like, okay, if I held the ball to my face, would it feel like I was getting a kiss from a pretty anime girl? Like, is that what's happening? And I asked about it on TikTok, and people were like, yeah, no, we were all confused by the magic balls. So I need to do more research on this. So I actually might set this aside just for now, just because I do think I need to do a video on that. And then this was the Blue Archive Anime Expo. Again, they had a stamp rally. See, things like this I think I can scan because it's like stamp rally. I think tracking stamp rallies over time I think is cool. Special rewards, photo cards, a booth map of their booth. And then their event schedule. See, I think that's important, even though, yes, there is some product photos on here, but these are not things that I can buy. You know what I'm saying? So, thoughts in the future. Okay, that's it for this. Let me put all this back for now. I might leave the Kaiju Karma. I can throw that out, I think. But I'll just keep it all separated for now. We've got, do I want to hold on to this? Love or Destruction. Kuro Akaishi, a high school girl suffering from a mysterious illness, has always lived avoiding others because of her awkwardness in social situations. One fateful encounter leads her to fall in love with Arata Minami, the most popular boy in her class. And the moment she realizes her feelings, the dormant power within her awakens. Oh my god, groundbreaking. Monstrous transformation as a metaphor for puberty. Crazy. A battle between love and reason is in conflict. A shocking twist that shatters the conventions of shoujo manga is about to sweep across Japan. I know it's shoujo, but I always want to call it shoujo. I don't know why. Like, she's in love. Look, it's hard eyes, but like there's a boy here. Alpha Omega story, low-key. I mean, I'm down with an Alpha Omega reverse gender story, because so often it's like the tiniest little Omega and then the big bulky Alpha, you know? Amanda likes Shuju. I do. Okay, this is funny. I think this needs to be in the, I think this is very important. Things like this I think are very important to be in the archive. Japanese Grand Prix. This is at Suzuka Circuit Ino Station, okay? This is what they handed out to tourists and anyone going to Ino Station any of the days. It is a flyer showing the crowds from previous years, showing the fuck-ass line, and begging people in Japanese and English, please reconsider your return route. Please note March 27th, 29th will be very crowded. Returning via ISE Railway and JR lines will be very crowded. Please reconsider your return route. Due to heavy congestion, you cannot board the train you want. You will have to wait 2 or 3 hours. The number of trains will be reduced after 7 p.m. on Friday and after 8 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Local trains are made up of 1 or 2 cars, so you may not be able to board if they are too crowded. There's also a map encouraging you to go somewhere else. Again, there are 2 stations in Suzuka. Ino is the closest one to the circuit. The other one, which is just Suzuka Station, is the one that you can take the shuttle to get to. You can walk. It's gonna take you 2 hours, if that. I think this needs to be in the archive. I think this is important. You know what I'm saying? But did you keep all the dongo sticks? No. But I think that's so funny that they were handing these out. Oh, this is from my friend. This is not in the archive. My friend made Pokemon cards of the Formula One drivers for the Japanese Grand Prix. This is Ollie Behrman's. It says, Ollie Behrman, synchronized dance, driver of the day. His quote says, ciao. For those who don't remember that season. This, I believe, is from the Manga Museum. It's all in Japanese. But I thought this was interesting, so I need to translate it and scan it. But it's got a little manga on the back. We've got a ticket. This is to the, this is the permanent exhibit. This is the Tokyo Edo Museum, which I very much enjoyed. That just got opened recently, like right before my trip, so that was perfect. Here is a smaller version of that previous poster that I showed you. So that other one was double-sided. This is smaller, and they were handing that out. IC cards cannot be used at Suzuka Circuit Ino Station. Please purchase a ticket before boarding. Tickets to Suzuka Circuit Ino Station can be purchased via the app. Please purchase your ticket using your smartphone before boarding. Tickets are only available for purchase on the day of travel. And then a ride pass. Suzuka Circuit Ino Station will be extremely crowded from March 27th to March 29th. You may have to wait for more than an hour to board the train bound for Tsu. Tsu Station is the cheat code, by the way. You go to Tsu Station. It's easier to get trains to go back to Nagoya. I thought about maybe next year staying in Tsu. There's not that there's not much there, but I'm curious about, like, it is a little easier to do so. You know what I'm saying? In Japan, where they train you, like, yes, I know, I wanted to go. I never made it over there. It just wasn't working out time-wise. Oh, yes, this is the Edo Tokyo Museum, the English guide, which, again, guides like this, I'm not sure about, because I'm focusing on events and conventions. So a museum guide, probably not, but I do still hold on to them. You know what I'm saying? I do recommend the Edo Tokyo Museum if you ever get the chance. For those who don't know, Tokyo was originally called Edo. This is the Tobacco and Salt Museum. Yes, I went to the Tobacco and Salt Museum. I have content from all of this. I do need to edit it and give it to y'all still, but alas. I am one person and I'm annoying. So that's fun. Again, so things, yeah, this is the Sword Museum ticket. I went to the Sword Museum. There's a lot of museums in Japan that I like. Oh yes, this is basic sword knowledge. I think I wanted to put this on the wall. Is that why I grabbed this? Basic knowledge of the sword. I hoard things. I can't help it. I have too much. I hoard too many things. Yeah, this is the travel guide for the Japan Rail Pass, alas. This is a welcome. Yeah, this is a local store event. I think this could be scanned because this is for a local store event in Japan. And this is highlighting different things in the town for Fuji Yoshida, which is in the shadow of, this is for Yamanashi and Fuji Yoshida for the time of when people are visiting Mount Fuji in the springtime. So there's a bunch of, you got a map. And I don't know, I feel like this is important to scan because this is a temporary little thing. Welcome to our town, Fuji Yoshida. You know? I'm just sorting things at this point. This is Disney. We don't need that. This is the map and guide of Sanrio Puro Land. Yes, I went to Sanrio Puro Land. Cat is so cute, yeah. Very cute. But yeah, so see, these are separated because these are not event related. See, this one I don't know though, because this is the Takeshita Street Map 2026. This is the main street in Harajuku that everyone goes to for shopping. So this is a map of that. So I think that this should, even though it's 2026, I don't think that classifies as an event. You know what I'm saying? But it is helpful to see all the different things. So. And this is the English one. Gosh, I went to most of these, I think. It was extremely annoying to be walking around and being like, God, anarchy should be here. Because she should have been there, but alas. The Giants Guide. I love baseball in Japan. I love baseball to begin with, but baseball regularly annoys me here. But baseball in Japan is extremely funny because they're just better at it than us. They have more fun. So I got this guide. I will hold on to it, but this is definitely like not, this wouldn't classify, I fear. But Season Seat 2026. I love a guide. I love a program. Oh yes, this is the guide for the Japanese Sword Museum. This is the map and everything. Oh yes, this is the Daigo Fukuru Maru exhibition hall. This made me cry. We watched a video on it. This is the tuna boat that was affected by the USA testing a hydrogen bomb. And it ended up being, the blast radius ended up being way larger than anticipated. And so even though they were fishing nearby the safe zone, the United States didn't alert shit. So they had no idea. And then irradiated coral ash rained on them for 3 hours. Somehow only one of the men passed away from their illness. Most of them were in hospital for months. And of course, when the doctors reached out to the United States being like, hi, what happened? How do we treat them? We stonewalled them, because of course we did. You would love Taiwan. I do. I want to go to Taiwan so bad. I want to travel more. If I wasn't a mother, I would just be in I would backpack for easily 3 years. Like I would just be on the move. The Metro Museum. I went to the train museum. Space Tech Expo. This is a show guide, so this would work. This would be in the archive. It's got everything in it. Space Tech Expo. All the suppliers, all the companies, the AI art they used for the cover and everything. Because of course they did. But how does one collect more socks for their child if they don't venture out? Alas. I know. Oh, Guide to the Space. This is from Fashionology. This is the guide to the space, so this would be in it because this is the map. This has the schedule. This would be scanned into the archive. Fanimecon, obviously. Archive. Archive. We've got... Oh, yes. This would be... So this would 100% be scanned because this is specifically for the D-Line extension event, sort of. It talks about the event and then the new expansion. So I fear. No, wait. Do we have dates on here? We don't. It's just why it's new. Let's see. But they were handing it out at the... see? Because I got this at the Ride the D event to celebrate the D-Line expansion. That's when they were handing this out. But this does not have to mention the D-Line. It does say D-Line opening. Chat, what do you think? Because it goes Wilshire Runs Deep, which was the event name. There's no dates on this. Oh, no. It has the opening date, which is the date I went on it. May 8th. Talks about the D-Line expansion and why it matters. Key connections. Planning ahead. But nothing about the event itself. See, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to put this in the middle for now. Because I'm sorting now. I've decided I'm sorting. So, alas. Bug Fair. So this is the program guide for Bug Fair. This has the map. It's got all of the exhibits on it, all the different brands, and then the schedule. Is it in... yeah, it's in Spanish and English. A lot of events in LA, they do Spanish and English. For the Wilshire Runs Deep, I think mine is in Korean and English. Yes. Korean. Interesting. But I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, this one. This is just a travel explorer map. This is for Kyoto, Osaka, and Nara. I got it in Kyoto. I also went to Nara this time. This is a travel guide, so this would not be in the scan. But do think it's interesting to hold on to. This is the museum guide for the Kyoto International Manga Museum. If it talks about the temporary exhibit, maybe, but I think no. So I think keeping it as events, yeah, see, I would like to, but I don't want that. I love the quality. It's kind of written like it's on, it's actually printed on almost manga paper. Like it's not like a regular, like the way the other ones are on like a shiny paper. This one's on a mat. It's very fun. I like that. But yeah, I don't think that counts. This one does. The Japanese Grand Prix Program Guide. Yes, I will scan this whole fucking thing. Because you know what? I can. There are full photos from previous years. In Japanese, we've got Lewis and Charles. Yeah, a lot of race programs are whole books. You got Kimmy. I like how they make Kimmy and George the same height. We've got, they do breakdowns of all the teams. Some great photos. I just thought this was really well done last year. So, very cool. So yes, that'll be in the schedule. Oh, this is another of the Space Tech Expo. My friend asked me to grab him one, and then he never picked it up, alas. This is a class catalog from a company that was there. I don't think I need, yeah, I'm gonna toss this. I don't need it. I'm gonna get rid of that as well. Just random miscellaneous. Daily agenda. This I can scan as well. This is the daily agenda. Space Tech Expo. This is just a magazine. Aviation Week and Space Technology. It's mostly, look at the fighter jets. We have fighter jets. Here's the Spanish. So this one also is Wilshire Runs Deep, but this one's in Spanish. So I don't know. I'm thinking another FanimeCon. They did a mini one. I do like that there was a mini one. I think there was a stamp rally on this one too. Yeah, there was a stamp rally. I didn't do it. I don't always do a stamp rally. Sometimes I do. Oh yeah, I don't remember where I grabbed this from. Tired of the same old anime? Looking for a new yaoi? Legend of Galactic Heroes is for you. A free informational brochure about the greatest anime of all time. And see, this I definitely got from Anime Expo. And this is like something a fan made. So I fear like I should scan this, but I also don't know. Because it's just a where to watch it. All the episodes are available on the Internet Archive. I don't know. Oh, this was Earth Day. This is a magazine. This is also or newspaper from the Bug Fair. It's all about the bugs and the bees, which is fun. Put this over here. Okay, this is also Meet the Lineup. This is also from the Ride the D event. Just about, you know, old and new symbols and the event growing and the new map. I think this, because it doesn't mention the actual Run the Deep. See, for Wilshire Runs Deep, I think it's fine for Wilshire Runs Deep. I think I could scan these. This one, no. But these ones, maybe. I'm thinking. Hello. Oh, here's another one. This is the Max Verstappen F1 Pokemon card my friend made. Franz Hermann gives you wings. Simply lovely. Ha! Just because he had a slow stop. That's Max's Pokemon card my friend made. We've got the... Oh, this is the Mystery Inc. manual. This is from Universal Fan Fest Nights. This is for the case of the Phantom Director. So this was their little mystery that you had to solve in the area. I did not fill it out. Anarchy did. She figured it out. But I think this is important to scan. Because obviously not everyone can go to this. And it's got notes, and it's got the map on the back. Your event pamphlet hoard? Yeah. Festival of Books. This is the map that they had on the table that the woman just handed to me. So it is the schedules. And I think this needs to be scanned. The exhibitors list, the map itself. I think that all needs to be scanned. It's like from sheets of paper that she had it folded and it was like, is there a map? And she was like, just take this one. So I did. So that needs to be scanned. One of these is for Colleen. These are our driver's cards from Nick and Edo. Oh, 4M, I'm sorry. I'm missing subscriptions. 4M, thank you for subscribing. You subscribed 24 minutes ago. Thank you, Queen Day. You subscribed 25 minutes ago with the Prime Boost. You won the Swell Grand Prix. Yay, sorry. But yeah, this is Nick and Edo's signatures. I still have Colleen's, alas. Let's see. All right. Queen, I am making a digital archive for events and conventions. So this is my personal collection. I'm going to be scanning my collection over time of my badges, wristbands, lanyards, and convention freebies like tote bags, stickers, things like that. Maybe not stickers for a while, but and programs and such. So this is a project it's going to take some time, but this is me going through because I was tidying my office and we found a few of the things that were up here. And so I was like, should we go through the whole box? So yes, this is a temporary project, or a slow building project. This is from Jimbo Show. This is the book neighborhood in Japan. I highly recommend it. It was very fun. This is obviously just the map of the area. This is, I think, all in Japanese. Do I have the English side? I don't know. Hang on, I can't remember. This is not going to be scanned. I just wanted to have this. Yeah, this is all in Japanese. But yeah, very fun. Definitely recommend. Oh yes, here's the English one. I have both because I'm crazy. YFCon. I went to this the day after I got back from Japan because I'm a psychopath. Okay. This was a drop shipping affiliate network, YouTube shop, TikTok shop event. It did make me lose a little bit of faith in humanity, but it was very funny because I ran into a friend who was like, "Are you talking shit on my people?" Because I was filming a video, and he was like, because he is now a manager for these types of creators. And he's like, "Amanda, there's so much fucking money, it's crazy. It's like the Wild West. They don't know what they're doing." So that's that. I was there for like 5 hours. I got bored. I left. That's that. Oh, is this the same? No, this is Daytona. This is the fan guide for Daytona. I showed you guys the Long Beach one. This is for the 24 hours of Daytona. So obviously it's the same style as the other one, but it's the actual fan guide itself. And it's got the map and everything. Very cool. Very cool, very cool. That's a card that I don't need because I know who it is. This is the Rolex 24 souvenir program guide. Why is it in plastic? Because it growled at me. No, I'm kidding. That's how they gave it to me. But it's got the car's driver, the sheet in the back, and then a full program book. Yeah. Okay. I got a camera in here that I brought downstairs because I was hoping I could charge it and it doesn't work anymore, which is the last. Do you guys remember flip cameras? You guys remember these? These were everywhere when I was in school. I got mine in 5th grade. This was the first camera that I actually saved money for that wasn't a hand-me-down. And the whole reason it's called a flip is because you could do this to charge it. I believe these were bought by Twitter, like everything at the time, and they killed it. These were everywhere though. This handheld camera I got this one because I wanted to be able to edit and watch on my phone, on the actual device. You could slide here to scroll through things. I did literal like videography work for my middle school productions on this thing. I got this customized. I had it customed. I was like, I like the polka dots. So the green and purple have always been there. Okay, locked in. It no longer charges, which is annoying. Apparently some still work, but mine does not, alas. Could maybe get it freaked out. Oh, see, there's certain things I can't scan. This I cannot scan. This is from Renaissance Weekend from New Year's Eve. This is the booklet of the lineup, everyone that was there, contact info, things like that. This can't be scanned. You can't. Plus, the whole point of Renaissance Weekend is that you don't talk about Renaissance Weekend, which I've already done more than enough talking about Renaissance Weekend with y'all. So I cannot scan this one because they will just blacklist my ass. Yeah, there's some content. There's some contact information. It's full government names, so like that's one thing. These aren't public figures. These are people that are speaking. Because the whole point of going to Renaissance Weekend is everyone speaks. If you're 3 years or older, you will be speaking. I spoke at Renaissance Weekend, so that's one I can't scan. The docs book, yeah. So certain things I can't scan. Like here's my folder from Renaissance Weekend. This is the sheet of addendums they added, and then I think it's in there. It was my schedule of things that I had to do. I don't know if it's still, what is on that? I don't know. Okay. Anyways, continuing. We have Sin City Anime, which I did not go to. Right? Yeah, this was just for an upcoming, this was Sin City. This was for last November. This was probably on, I didn't go to this, right? No, I did not. No, wait, I did. Oh my God, wait, I did go to this. Okay, anyways, yes, I did go to Sin City Anime. I forgot. So this will be scanned. God, so let me take this out of the scan pile. Sin City Anime, it was an event in Las Vegas. And it was the weekend. It was like the day or two after the Las Vegas Grand Prix. I went because my friend Tori was doing her very first panel, and I wanted to surprise her. So I went out to surprise her because I was already in Vegas for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. So there was no video for the Sin City Anime, but I got the thing. Yay! Okay, the Getty. What is this from? Entanglement hazard? The fuck is that from? I have this, which is gonna go here, because of the Percy Jackson and the Olympians Getty experience for season 2. Me and Anarchy went to this. This was December 10th. No, this was in November. So I can scan this. This was the results and the map of the museum for what was involved in the museum. So this is, yes, a Getty Museum map, but it is for the event for the Percy Jackson experience. Therefore, this is eligible to be scanned. This one, Rare Books LA, Union Station. This is from October 4th through 5th. They did a Frankenstein one, and it's all the different books. So this one would be on their Rare Books. They're doing another one soon, and they're going to be focused on Anne Rice, I believe. I think, fairly certain. This is the LA Auto Show. This is it. This is the whole thing. And it opens up. And you've got all the different floors for the LA Convention Center. Alas. We've got Anime Expo Chibi. Their little magazine. The Anime Expo Chibi Chronicles at the Ontario Convention Center in California. So this is all the panels. So rather than doing a regular thing, they did this. Hours of operation. They have a map in here. They got the guests. We got the map. So some of these I have a pretty decent size scanner on my thing. I've never actually tried scanning on my thing. So might end up having to go to the library and use their scanners because I know they have the industrial ones. SEMA, I don't know if I'll scan this one just because this is not just, well, see, SEMA's just so big. Okay, here's the map. It's literally stuck inside the book. Like, but this is like an actual, like, because SEMA is so large, it's hard to scan their books just because it's like, that's just so much. Can I pull this out? No, did they super glue it in there? Is it meant to stay in there? How do they want us to do it? Just the largest. I think I ended up getting handed one of these directly because they stuck these inside. It's a fold out map. Boop. Nope, nope. This way. There we go. Huzzah. Anyways, set it aside. CatCon map? I think I have one. This is Gen Con's. Zoom. Oh, this is from Cannes Lions 2025. Yes. I don't know if I'll actually do this. This is the New York Post is always there, so they do this. But this is the complete festival guide inside. So let me see. I do think this is just a regular magazine. I'm going to show you something that is inside this. This is from 2025. We are in, like, this is from 2025. So in case you guys don't know, Trump did in fact have that guy killed. So that's that. Eric sit down with hate influencer, anti-Semitic smoke signal. God, they want me to keep the media alive. And they're doing Yeah, this is all Israel versus Iran. Jeez. The New York Post is for writers that Fox News found too tacky. God, still, I need to hold on to this. Where is the alleged event thing? This is insane. Like, seeing the variety of articles next to each other, like, I'm getting whiplash. This is like scrolling through Facebook videos. God, they still have classifieds? Tech careers. Engineering. No idea where the Cannes Lions thing is. Have the page on here? Nope. I'm in the sports section. There we go. Top sports, the last page. Really? Page 6 at Cannes. I'm setting it over here with the other newspaper. Ah! San Diego Comic-Con 2025. Come on. There we go. Let's see. The Christian Comic Art Society, 28 years at Comic-Con. The programming grids are insane. Okay. Scan pile. Ah, this is from Den of Geek. This is also from the lodge that they had. No, not the lodge. I was invited to a thing from HBO Max for just a magazine. I'll keep this off to the side. Peacemaker is what I was invited for. Another Den of Geek, Sakamoto Days. This one they were just handing out, I think. Comic. Set that aside. Action Comics. This is from the Action Comics booth, the DC booth. Another comic. The Vigilant Legacy. Tammy and Jinty. What is this from? Oh, this is just a comic that was handed to me. Also at Comic-Con. It says 2020 on it, so it threw me off. Do you guys want to see a deep cut? I'm not scanning this, but I want you to know I have it. This is the Little Late with Lily Singh coloring book that they gave us. I don't remember which time, but they gave us a coloring book. Now, this is also, for those of you who don't know, 2019 is when I was going to these episodes. They aired in 2020. So this is all pre-AI art. This is human made. It's an alphabet with photos of her and art. So, I have it. I'm holding on to it. It's pop culture history. Yeah, I don't think I can ever get rid of it. That's I should put it in my internet collection. That's a separate container. Oof, here's a good one. The DashCon 2 booklet. This is the pocket guide. See, ideally in the future, my collection is just to get this started, obviously. In the future, I would like it to be that if you would like to donate your items, or at least donate them to be scanned and then we return them, so that it can also be uploaded to the archive. I think that would be cool, but that's a future goal. Oh, this is just a playbill, and Juliet off to the side. I have another playbill over here too, from Miami Grand Prix. Little guide. Ooh, don't rip, dear God. Ooh, why is this so... Okay, this is fragile. It is ripped. I don't know why that happened. But yeah, so this would be scanned because it is an event. Therefore, it would be scanned. WonderCon 2025. Damn. There's definitely more around. Oh, this is AG. This is AG. The Ag Expo. AG Expo. This was one that I went to and people were like, oh, I can just submit shit? I was like, yeah. If it's within reason, I can go. This is like the largest agricultural expo in the world. So. Oh, S's. I didn't realize I had the S's guide down here. My S's. This is Daniel's S's. This is from fall 2024. I now know the S's team, which they're very cool people. It's fun to meet people that are very excited about what they're doing. Anyone that's getting into print magazines, this is the very first issue of S's, so I have to hold on to it, obviously. Anyone who's getting into print magazines should be really excited about what they're doing. They shouldn't just be doing it for whatever reason. There's been a lot of booms of people getting into making their own publications as a means to try and get into the paddock in the motorsport space, which is frustrating to me because a lot of them do not have... The goal is to get access. It's not actually to make something different or new. To meet the team and see just how literally just them finding the proper printer to get the quality of photos that they wanted for the magazine was like a huge deal. So this is from the 2024 Austin Grand Prix. Again, the program, official program guide. We've got the pocket guide. This is the soundtrack schedule. This is the golf custom cowboy hats. This is the whole guide. That's a wild relic. I'm locked in. You know what else I have in my internet collection? I have to pull it on my... God, should I pull out my internet collection next? I was supposed to be cleaning. Alas. Alas. DEF CON 2025. Did I do 25 or 24? Does anyone remember? 25. God, I did a lot last year. Yeah, my DEF CON badge is in that box somewhere. All the events. What was crazy is so one thing I don't do often is stay at the event hotel. Especially for something like DEF CON, because I don't know if you guys remember, I talked about this very briefly. There was actually a lot of if you were in one of the hotel blocks, I believe it was at Resorts World, they actually did room searches of people that were staying at DEF CON. And I mean like opening the safes and shit. Like they were searching for shit. They sent out notices, people were pissed because they never told them that that was the thing that was going to be happening. But they were actively looking for like bad actors. It was actually crazy. It was like, this is a witch hunt, I'm never staying here again. So it was a whole thing. Indy 500 2024 again. I don't know if I will just scan the cover and not other things in it, I don't know. We shall see. Because again, these ones are so big. This also has the spotter. The spotter guide, I think I can scan this easy. I got to see Catherine leg race in this one. This was nice. Oh, this also has cards. A sheet of cards in here that I never did. Maybe I could scan not the articles. Maybe that would be the move. Just scan the ads and not the articles. And like the schedules and stuff. That might be something I could do for the bigger ones like this. 2024 Suzuka Grand Prix with their AI art on the cover. I think they had AI art on the newest one too, but it's like, see, I don't know what I would be able to scan in here. Because these photos are good, but I don't think, yeah, see, mixed bag, gotta think about that. US Open! The US Open 2024. I'm trying to go back to the US Open this year if anyone has an in. This is like a whole magazine. This is huge. We've got a poster. What's in here? Oh yeah, this is the guide. So the lineup guides. This would be scanned. This is the actual daily. This is for day 14. Dupe. Invested in the game, JP Morgan. And then the last one here, I definitely have more, which is what's gonna irritate me, because I know they're somewhere. I'll find them. They are somewhere. Anime Expo 2024. Because there's no way I don't have anything from like 2023 and 2022. There's just no fucking way. So they're somewhere. Alas. Let me put all these away. I'll pull down my internet collection. They gotta be, it's gotta be in a bin somewhere. Something else. I thought this was the one, but alas. I have quite a bit tucked around places. But even then, I still have quite a lot. And every day I get more. Ha 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 ha. Mwah ha ha ha. Let's see. Okay, that's that. Did we decide on this? I'm gonna set it with these things for now, but I don't think it stays. Such is the cycle, yeah. These ones I will still keep up here because I do want them tucked away. Okay. Yeah, see, I got SEMA ones down here from a previous year. They're just tucked around. I just need to go through everything. When I'm moving out, I'm sure I will find everything. Okay, well, did you see that fall? Was that on camera? This is a ring from a Sonic the Hedgehog experience that Scooter stole from me. Because he stole one, and I was like, wait, if you get a chance, steal me one, because I'd already gone back to the room. Okay, internet collection time. Oh, the book. That's right, I gotta put the book in here. All right. There's miscellaneous crap in here, so don't expect a lot. Gay. This is from the streamer games. 1s or 10s. Obvious. This would be scanned for the archive. You know what I'm saying? Like, this would be an archive scan. Also gay. No, I'm kidding. This is just personal collection. This is the Bot As 2024, Valtteri Bottas did a calendar for, I believe it was for charity for Men's Health Month. And yes, it is all his ass. I'm not showing you more. I don't want to get a ban. So, internet collection. Property of the president, Tumblr, shoelaces. For those who don't know, there was an initiative on Tumblr to try and identify Tumblr users in the wild. They are sealed. I'm going to keep them sealed. Where you could say, I like your shoelaces. And if they replied, thanks, I stole them from the president, then you would both know you were a Tumblr user. As if we are fleeing from religious persecution and we are trying to subtly figure out if we are both practicing the same religion. So when Tumblr opened a shop and they had the shoelaces, I had to buy them, obviously. This is from Cremota Coffee. For those who don't know, Cremota Coffee was from two members of the Vlog Squad, which was David Dobrik's Vlog Squad. I believe I did a review of Cremota Coffee. I used to review all the YouTuber coffee brands when that was a thing. So Cremota Coffee, I have one of them still. It's one of the coffee pods. I don't know if that's still in existence, but I have it. My giant Buy Pride flag is in here. It's not the best quality, which is why it's in here, but I have it. Represent. Oh, this is from, this would also be scanned. This is from the first live VTuber concert in LA ever. This was from a org that no longer exists. And they gave me this towel. They invited me to this. I answered a shady email telling me to go do a theater on Wilshire. I ended up meeting two of the girls on here. Yes, I saw them in real life. Yes, I met your waifus. And I still talk with Reina. So Reina is still, this is Reina. I still talk with Reina. So the org dissolved. They were able to keep their models and their 3D models and everything, which is very nice. I don't know how many of the girls are still VTubing, but they were. Are they the ones who stole the money? No, that's VShojo. This is different. This is a different org. This was a Japanese-based org, and this was their mostly US-based company that they were doing first gen and second gen. So Reina was in the first gen, and then one of the other girls I met, I believe, is in the second gen. I sort of remember that, honestly. Oh, yes. I don't know if you guys remember. Addison Rae had a beauty company. I don't think it still exists anymore. I did a review. It was called Item Beauty. I think it's fully is dissolved now. She is not doing the beauty thing whatsoever anymore. She's now being a pop star. One of her lip oils ruined my jeans. This is a translucent powder. If it opens, oh my God. This is a brow, they called it Brow Chow Brow Definer. It's fully dried out, yeah. But I have it. We've got, yes. I found two of the other swimsuits. Panera Bread did swimsuits during 2021. I did a video on this, and then I got a weird guy trying to buy one of the swimsuits from me. Ew. He's being really weird. But yeah, I have, I think, most of the Panera Swim collection still. Yeah, here are the broccoli cheddar swim trunks that they did. There was also a broccoli cheddar swimsuit and a one piece that just says soup on it and low-key heat. Yes, I still have it. I'll save this one for last. This, for those of you who don't know, this was my very first, this is a fake gun, no one freak out. This is the David Dobrik Gel Blaster. They only made a certain amount of them. Oh, wait. The David Dobrik Gel Blaster. They only made 11,111 of them. This is number 9,637. This was the first short I ever posted, was me trying this out in my bathroom at my old apartment. No, Bian, I saw it. I got it. I got you, Bianca. I figured it out. So that's that. Here's another item beauty. This is the mask, the lash snack. Oh. Sperm racing tryout kit. It is an at-home sperm test. No, I'm not doing it. Obviously, I don't have sperm. But basically, you could test the motility of your sperm and then submit your results to maybe get considered for sperm racing in the future. These were given out at sperm racing. I think this is something I need to scan for the archive. You know what I'm saying? Because I do think that sperm racing one day will be involved in a class action lawsuit. Oh, these are just cutouts of Prime cans from their energy lines from when I almost went to the hospital. Here's Beast Burger stickers from the Beast Burger things that I reviewed during lockdown. This was 2020 when he first started Beast Burger. So these are from the first round of Beast Burgers. This is the OG. She doesn't make these anymore. The original first round of Chamberlain coffee. The coffee packets that you would, it was like a tea bag coffee thing. So this is the original. She doesn't make these style anymore. This is vaulted, you know. We've got, what else? Again, more, oh. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but Valkyrae had a skincare line for a whopping 5 seconds. There was so much backlash. She canceled the launch and deleted everything. However, I'm me, and so I immediately ordered everything and still got it delivered. Yes, there is a video on it. So I own Reflect Beauty. This is the lid glaze. Oh no, this is item. So yes, I own several Reflect Beauty items. This is the multi-part kit. Yeah, this is like the mini sampler part of the kit. No, Addison Rae was item. Reflect was of Valkyrae. Very Smithsonian Archive of You. Thank you. I'm gonna put this in here too, so it's all together. I can't put this other one in there, but I can put those in there. There we go. Okay. This is also, yeah, this is also from the VTuber concert I went to. Yeah, this was their poster. This was, I think, all the first gen, or no, was this second gen? I don't know. Raina's in it. I know she's first gen. Oh, Anime Expo Pathwater. I don't know why I thought I should hold on to this, but I thought it was funny they did custom Anime Expo waters. This is from, I think, 2023, 24? I don't remember. Yeah. No, yeah, 2024, because this is expired in 2025. So I thought it was funny they made custom waters, so I held on to it. There's another Reflect here. More Chamberlain coffee. Do you guys remember Keemstar? So during lockdown, he did Keem Cosmetics, as in Killer Keem Cosmetics, as in KKK. I did a review. People were pissed at me. It is Call Me Rose, Jake's Secret, Drama Alert, Phased, Kitchen Floor, F to Pools, W2S, Twitter Fingers, and Cat Thrower were the names of them. And you know what? I do feel this is a piece of internet history. It's not good internet history, but it is a piece of internet history. And you know what? You know what? Sometimes you got to keep track of the cancellations. So, Cat Thrower. There was a streamer that threw her cat on stream. The clown makeup, yeah. People were mad at me, not because that I bought it. They were mad at me because I did a clown makeup review. As in, I literally tried to make a clown makeup, and people were pissed because I didn't try and give it an actual college try like a makeup creator would. Shane Dawson is cranking. Yeah, Graveyard Girl had one as well. Oh, here's the Chris style fries. That's also the Mr. Beast burger thing. I want to save this for last. David Dobrik just kept doing shit at one point, and I was like, someone needs to document this. So I have both of David Dobrik's perfumes that he did, because David Dobrik did perfumes. Grapefruit and sandalwood, and amber and cashmere. With how perfume works, these should both still be good, but they are still in the boxes. More Cremota, more Reflect. Wow, more Reflect. I literally just put all my Reflect stuff in here. I don't know why these are in here. I can throw these out. This is Blueland soap packs. Oh. So I have the original Pleasing drop. As in, Harry Styles is Pleasing. I ordered the original drop. I did a video on it. I ordered it for me and my friend. And then I've never used it since. They've basically just separated, but that's just because they've been sitting there. This one and this one probably look the best. This one, I don't know what the fuck is happening in there. But yeah. Open with care. Yeah. All right, let me get to the main one. This is my one day this will pay my bills. Okay? Do you guys want to see my Tanacon bag? So we've got the Tanacon, the elusive Tanacon condoms. These expired in 2023. I remember because everyone started sharing them around like, you guys, it's time, they're expiring. It was in partnership with PETA 2, not PETA, PETA 2. So there was this whole thing with going vegan here. They also had a cow animatronic inside. This is the motherfucking asshole wristband. We've got Safety Hazard, because that's what VidCon called her. Gucci Princess, why I don't know. We've got, again, a lot of Tanacons. Oh, Featured Fucking Creator. I should just wear this around all the time. Truly. Yes, Tanacon condoms was a thing. I have many of them. One day I will auction some off for funsies. We've got more Go Vegan from PETA 2 stickers. We've got, oh, it's just a wad, hold on. Again, another condom. We've got, what's sticking together in here? Uh-oh. This is the Tanacon Love Handles Smart Gap. They made an official Tanacon phone grip. Hold on. Oevo. I should look up if any of these companies still exist. Hold on. Wait, we might do that. Hold on. Veeps, I think it does not. Hold on. Oevo was celebrating 1 million downloads. Where's my mouse? Hang on. Oevo. It was in the App Store. Yeah, 7 seconds, 1 evolution. Oevo was the short video competition platform where anyone with a phone and a spark of creativity can compete, connect, and get rewards. This is our story. Does it no longer exist? That's funny. Here they're celebrating 300,000 plus users, but on this it says they're celebrating 1 million downloads. Come to the booth, spin and win free t-shirts, hats, and pop sockets. More stickers. Download the free PETA 2 app. Again, more of that. A sticker for Oevo. Does it no longer exist? It's stuck to the pop socket. Hold on. Oh no. The Tanacon smartphone grip. Hold on, I want to keep it on here. It literally is a Tanacon branded smartphone grip. These things, God, it's so tiny. They're talking about it in the second person. God, creators who called Oevo home. Jason Nash, Scotty Sire, Carly Encontro, Brandon Calvillo. Yeah, all of these people are like mostly... Is it a same thing? Where's the app? Though Oevo's original platform has sunset, the legacy lives on. It wasn't just a video app. It was a launchpad for new voices, a daily ritual for thousands of users, and proof that creativity can thrive within limits. Many creators who once posted on Oevo now flourish across the internet, armed with the confidence, content skills, and first honed in those 7-second clips. The spirit of one evolution continues. This says it's 2017. 2018 is when Tanacon was, for those who don't know. So was it founded in... Yeah, started in 2017. When did it sunset? Alas. That is interesting. Yeah, and then, okay, here's the other Tanacon grip that fell off. So I have 2 of those. And many... a Tanacon condom. Oh my god. Ugh. That's just so funny, you know? Well, one day I will auction this off to the highest bidder. Let me put everything back. Start. There's more miscellaneous stuff definitely around the apartment, but this is the gist. I'm sure there's things that I tucked away around here where I'm like, oh, I need that for the internet collection, and then I never put it in here. So one day I will find it. How did I get this flat before? Jesus. Okay. Because I had way more in here. Anything else? No, I think that's everything. Okay. There. Wait. Okay. All right. It's on the top shelf and I'm short. Veeps, I'm pretty certain, which is the ticket company. TanaCon was going to be the first event that they did. And I think having to do refunds kind of low-key. Oh no. Forgot. Okay, whatever. I'm putting it over here. Like the JoJo Siwa Cruise hat is obviously going to be in the internet. I'm looking at the JoJo Siwa Cruise hat. Crazy collections. Thank you. I am a genius. Oi. All right, I'm probably gonna wrap up soon just because I do need to finish packing. And I did my dishes. I did my laundry. I dropped it for me, so I've packed. Yay! I'll try and write a little bit tonight too. If they weren't crazy. So Veeps is now live streams. Veeps.com is now stream the best music and concert and music entertainment. Whereas before it was like you were attending live events. Interesting. Can you buy access to the live streamed? It's like a live stream. Yeah, I think Veep's ticket is totally dead. And then this is now Veep's live streaming events. Swell stream, swell, thank you. Oh, look at that raid. Okay. I also need to eat dinner. Scootish. We're gonna go annoy Scootish. Scootish. I will try and stream while I'm gone, but I'm gonna be working, as you guys know. But I'm working even differently than you guys know because I'm basically being invited. The event I'm going to, I was invited to basically come and consult and like assess how they're doing. So there's not gonna be a video from the event. It's going to be me like experiencing the event. You'll get short form content, I'm sure. But for the most part, it'll be me, you know, experiencing the event so I can give them proper feedback, which I guess is what I always do, but still. Anyways, have fun with Scootish. Bye. Be nice. Have fun. I will try and stream this weekend. We got a race this weekend. We got Formula A. We got F1. So we'll try. Bye.